This is a video on your Hostaway Owners Portal. We're going to run through everything that you can view here. This is your access to our system for your property or properties if you have more than one with us. Key things really will be the calendar and also the owner statements. Owner statements is really important. This is how you access your monthly statement, which will show your gross revenue, net revenue, the operating costs that we've paid on your behalf. They'll be saved there historically. You can view them at any point. We'll give you the overview of how this works. This is the first page that you'll have when you sign in. Now, admittedly, you might not use this page too much. It's more appropriate for us when we're looking at the entire portfolio or the activity for the day or the upcoming weeks. It would show you if you had any checkouts today, any check-ins today, upcoming reservations. Let's jump over to the calendar. Now, this is the calendar view as standard. A couple of things you can see here. We have our month, our dates. You can scroll however you like. If you want to jump back to today, you can hit this button here. Now, what we can see here is we have the guests that are either in or going in. If you hover over, you'll get a small thumbnail telling us this is an Airbnb reservation, the dates, number of nights, and the total price. We can click it once. We'll get a further thumbnail down here. And if you really want to drill into it, you can hit this reservation button. Now, this will open up a new tab, and it just gives you a bit more information than what we have here. Main thing I tend to use this for is if I want to see when this guest made the reservation. That's something that you don't get from this thumbnail. You have the nightly rate as advertised on the website. You can click this little button over on the right, which will then show you the minimum night stay. So as an example, somebody can book this because it's a 2-night minimum stay. This one is effectively a dead night because we don't do 1-night stays in this property. And then in the start of January, we're on 3-night minimum stay. That's what that is doing there for you. The other views that you can have here, this is called the multi-view because typically there'll be more than one property. You can click monthly or yearly and it will just give you a different view. Let's look at monthly as an example. There is the month for your property. You have the same thing for annual. Okay, let's jump down to owner statements. Now, owner statements, let me go to the list here. Owner statements are generated by us in-house. They can all be downloaded over here, or when you actually drill into it, you've got another way to download it as a PDF. And let's go ahead and click into this one, and we'll see what you would see. It will have your details over here. This shows you the period that we've created this for, so between the first and the last day of December. And if we just jump down to the rental activity, first of all, this is the breakdown. You'll have your property name, guest name, the channel they booked in, check-in and check-out date, number of nights that equates to, and then this is the amount of money that the guest paid. This would be the channel's payout once they had removed their commission. Then you have our commission with the VAT element included and the owner net revenue figure. Expenses and extras. So in this example, we've paid the laundry, we've paid the cleaning, and there's been a recharge being something that we have bought on your behalf and we're just reclaiming that money back. And in this case, it was toilet paper was the example we used. At the bottom here, your breakdown. This was the net revenue figure. This was your operating expenses. This is the net payout for that month. A lot of channels, they pay differently. Booking.com, for an example, pay very differently to Airbnb, VRBO. We are in charge of collecting those payments. The company called Travel Station pay out differently from all of those, etc. So just to make something nice and clean, if a guest checks out within the month period that we are looking at, that will be included in your gross revenue. The other side of this, if you have a guest who checks in, let's say in December, but they're not actually due to check out until January, you would receive that payment then. So that really just takes us back now to financial reporting. I've taken it from the 1st of October till the end of December to show us the final quarter of the year And in this scenario, we then see the rental revenue that was achieved, the number of nights booked, how that then looks as an occupancy rate, average daily rate, so this is the 39 bookings divided into the rental revenue, and this is a good key metric for us to see what we are achieving or what the guest is actually willing to pay, and average revenue per stay. So down here you can see that there was 10 reservations, we had 39 nights booked, so 3.9 nights was the average there, but per reservation, this is the amount of money that was being received from the guests. And down here, you can set date ranges for the future, and you can have a look at what the current occupancy and rental revenue is sitting at for the future. That is, in a nutshell, what we can do with your owner's portal. This should cover everything for you, but if you have any questions at all, or you ever have an issue accessing this, just reach out to the team and we'll do everything we can to help. Thank you.